Hey folks, what's up? Lex here, and welcome to another haul video, the first resale haul of 2023. I'm actually kind of cheating here because part of this was acquired a couple of days ago, so in 2022, but the rest was acquired today, which is January 2nd. And another thing is the audio is probably going to be a little worse on this video because I'm using just the DSLR camera microphone. I don't have my Yeti set up in front of me, and also the lighting is going to be really weird. Is that better? Is that worse? I don't know. I'm terrible with lighting. Let me see. Put that back there so it's not so harsh on my face. But then I got shadows on my... You know what, Lex? Forget about it. All right, let's get into this Goodwill bag that I have here. It's all full of hats. So, I do a lot of hats on this channel, and I've got cat fur all over me. Ridiculous. I do a lot of hats on this channel, so if you don't like hats and you're looking for other stuff, maybe clothing, DVDs, stuff like that, I have some of that stuff a little bit later in the video, so hang on and check that stuff out too. Alright, let's get into these hats. For $5.99, I got this new with tags Oregon baseball hat for the University of Oregon Ducks. Still got the cardboard shaper in there, and it's got an official NCAA tag on it as well. Not sure what this would go for. It is MSRP $18. But I think I can get a little bit more for it. I don't think it's vintage, but it's one of those dad hats. So I figured I'd pick it up since it's new with tags. Next up we have this Mac Tools hat. Looked pretty wild, so I thought I'd pick that up there. See, that's embroidered on there. Got some cool stitching on the back since 1938. And it is a one-size-fits-all flex hat. I love flex hats. I think they're cool. Sometimes it can be a little too tight, though. Give me headaches. But I figured I could probably get $25 for that. And that was $3.99. Speaking of Oregon, we have this Nike Dry Fit University of Oregon hat. You see the Dry Fit there on the bill, if it'll focus. I guess not. A Nike embroidered swoosh logo there and on the back. Coolest thing about the hat, embroidered duck on the back. Yeah, so I saw decent comps for Nike Dry Fit Oregon hats. This has like the ventilation on the side. So I think I can get a pretty good amount for it. I don't know what. $25 is kind of my baseline hat price, so we'll see. This is a San Francisco Giants hat. I have no idea what that shape is. I'm guessing that's a shape that like I'm supposed to recognize, like a shape of a state or something like that, but I have no idea. I tried to look it up. There is a hat like this listed, but it didn't say what it was. So this was $3.99. It's very similar to the other Giants hat that I got. That is like a flag, but it's not the same. So I'm not sure what's up with that. This was this $3.99? Because it's got a 99-cent sticker on it too. I'm gonna assume I paid $3.99 for that. All right, then we've got this new with tags Arnold Palmer spiked hat from Callaway Golf. See the Callaway tag on the inside there. I like Arnold Palmer. I had to stop drinking it though because it made me feel bad. I guess I got all the sugar in there. But yeah, new with tags. I paid $3.99 for it, so hoping I can get $25 for it. All right. Next up, we've got this LA Dodgers hat. It is a New Era 3930 hat. As an alarm goes off outside. It's got the Los Angeles embroidery on the back. Probably a $20 hat. I paid $3.99. Yep, $3.99 for that. All right. We've got this new with tags. The brand is Fan Favorite. New with tags, Yankees hat. It's adjustable. Paid $3.99 for it. There's the MLB logo tag right there. I figured I could probably get $20 for this. Not a great brand on the hat, Fan Favorite, but it's new. It's got like the two-tone part. This part is gray. This part is black. It's really nice. New with tags. Why not? Why not me? That's what I said. And next up, and the last of these hats, we have a vintage USC Trojans hat. Focus. There we go. Trojans. I'll show you the tag on the inside there. That's old. You can see that. Unfortunately, the brand of this hat is faded. The tag is faded. I can't see anything to identify it, really. So I'm going to have to kind of... this is going to be a toss-up in there. The shaping of the hat is kind of odd. Like, this is not well shaped, so I'm going to have to look into that. But it's a dad hat. USC. Some of these were going for a really good amount. I don't know if this would be one of them. The brim is very, very bent on it. So this was $3.99. I thought I'd give it a shot anyway. So yeah, mostly $3.99 on those hats. I don't know what I paid in total. I think the receipt's right here. Let me see. I paid a total of $35.41 for all those hats. And yeah, I didn't get that 99-cent one. And then also my wife bought a... there she is. Not my wife, but she bought this Doctor Who Yahtzee set. This was like $1.49. So I think this is worth about 20 bucks. She bought it for herself, though, I think. Okay, now on to today's pickups. And I had a dream last night that I had a fantastic haul from Goodwill where I found like video game stuff. It was awesome. Also in that dream, I was being hunted by someone who was trying to kill me. So the omens were mixed up there, and I didn't know which one I would get today. But it turns out I had a pretty good trip to Goodwill. Now the first thing I spotted in Goodwill, I walked down the women's coats aisle, and I found this puffer jacket. And I usually always stop to look at the puffer jackets just to see what brand they are. Are they goose-filled, down, or goose down filled, rather? I don't know what a goose-filled was. But anyway, got this vintage North Face puffer jacket. Can't really see how well you can see the tag there. There we go. It does have some areas where the down is kind of coming out, so I'll have to just clean that up. But the comps on this were in the $100 range, $50 to $100. I paid $8.99 for this. It has a hood on it as well. Cool color, so we'll see what we can get for that. But yeah, I was very, very happy about that. But then I found this on in that coat section. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera there. Oh, jeez, it's huge. It's a parka jacket. The brand is... I saw this tag and I was like, ooh. Alpine Industries. It says they are a company based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, established October 1959. They are an official U.S. Defense Department contractor, and this is just a very nice parka. It's got buttons on it. It's also got like I think this is a hood lining thing right here. Comps for this were in the $100 range. So I spent 20 bucks on this. Normally do not spend that much on one item, but when I saw that comps were in that $100 range, I figured, you know what, this would probably be a pretty easy sale. Of course, shipping is going to cost me, $20 or whatever to ship it, but it's a very nice jacket. Seems like a premium brand. Is definitely something that I would assume fetches $200 to $300 MSRP, but I don't know. I didn't look it up on Google, so those were the two big finds in terms of like size. But we also got this Nike. It's a what's it called? Tailwind dry fit running hat right here. Comps for this were in the $40 range. I was kind of surprised to see that. There's a little adjustable strap in the back. This cost me $3.99. Not bad at all. And then we got a couple of DVDs. Sometimes, most of the time, DVDs aren't worth anything. If I can talk, but you'll find some out of print titles that have not been released since then. Like this one, I don't think has been released since this right here. It's called High Spirits. There we go. And it's got Daryl Hannah, Peter O'Toole, and Steve Guttenberg, which is a very nice 80s cast there. And it's a comedy. This was obviously from Movie Exchange. You can see there on the little sticker, Movie Exchange. This has comps in the $25 to $30 range. The disc has some light scratches on it. Makes me a little nervous, but what I'll do is I'll offer free refunds on this, and hopefully everything works out okay. And we also have this brand new sealed copy of Perfect Murder and the City, or JonBenet and the City of Perfect Town, Boulder. Perfect Murder, Perfect Town, JonBenet and the City of Boulder. I think that's how it is. I don't know. Look, that's kind of confusing placement of the title there. There are sold comps in that $25 range, but this is sealed still. This is a movie from 2003, has Chris Christopherson in it, and Anne Margaret. So, yeah, I don't know. It's sealed, so I thought, why not? So each of those were $3.99. Should make a decent amount back on that. Okay, the penultimate item, as I like to say, is this Xbox 360 controller. It's gold. Now there are a couple different versions of these gold controllers. There are just the gold controllers, right? And those can go from like $15 to $20. So if that were the case, this was $15.50. If that were the case, obviously this wouldn't have been a great pickup. But then there's this on the bottom, if it'll focus. There we go. You see that? Those are like wires. They're not actual wires, but they're painted on there. This is the Star Wars C3PO gold controller here. Battery compartment. It's got a rechargeable battery back there. There you have that. So these go for $40 to $45. So I decided to pick it up. With shipping and the cost of goods, I'll probably make $20 or so off of it after fees. But I figured this would be a pretty easy thing to flip out there. But yeah, always cool to find these special edition controllers, especially since at Goodwill, a lot of the controllers you find are third-party pieces of junk. But they knew what they had here, kinda. $15.50 for it. And the find of the day, methinks, is this. For $5.99, I found this tie-dye shirt with a sun smiling. You might think, hey Lex, why are you excited about this, right? Why are you excited about this tie-dye shirt? Tie-dye shirts are a dime a dozen. Well, this is a vintage Jerry Jasper shirt. Jerry Jasper did a lot of artwork for the Grateful Dead. And his vintage shirts go for hundreds of dollars. I think I can probably, well, I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. I don't know. I can't say. But what I am going to do is I'm going to list this shirt right here for $200, and we'll see what happens. It's a really cool shirt. There are comps up there. I don't even know about this shirt exactly. If I'm not too lazy, I'll put the comps up here. But yeah, altogether, where's my receipt? Here we go. So altogether, for everything I just showed you, I paid $62.44. Between the two jackets alone, we're looking at conservatively about $150 gross. Add that shirt into the mix, even if I only get $100, that's $250. And then when we consider the hats and the DVDs, that's over $300 gross profit off of that $62. So it was a good omen from my dreams last night that I went into Goodwill and found a very good haul for everything there. The other Goodwill haul I got a couple of days ago, not the greatest probably, but, certainly a lot of bread and butter kind of stuff there. And now I just got to get this stuff listed, right? I've got a pile of stuff over there. I've got a pile of stuff here. I've got stuff that I've taken pictures of that I just need to list. So a lot of work to do this week, especially on top of taxes, getting that all kind of sorted, and also making goals for the new year, 2023, hoping that it's going to be bigger and better than last year. If you didn't see, I already put my yearly stats up in terms of how much I sold. But anyway, again, starting to ramble now. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this is Lex, signing off.